Hi Aries, welcome to your December 2019 reading. So I realized that by the time these videos are uploading, it is the tail end of December, but I still wanted to get the messages out because December is the last month of the year. It is the last month of a decade. A lot of stuff going on, and I know there's just holidays and all this energy. So for those of you who are still interested, I know you'll be drawn to these readings, and I know this is going to be someone's story today. So still uploading the videos, and I'm just going to try to upload January a little bit earlier. But anyway, Aries, welcome to December 2019. A lot of this is going to be obviously recapping over what went on in December for you. But I am doing the readings a little bit different this month, you guys. As you can see by the title, I am doing a 78 card expansive tarot reading. So we're going to use the entire deck today. I do have the Emperor card here. This is the ruling card for Aries. So your energy is shuffled to the front of the deck. And so yeah, I thought it was really metaphorical and meaningful to play with the full deck this month as we move into the energy of January, right? Playing with the full deck. So Aries, the card behind you is the Fool. Okay, so there's two Aries here, kind of. This card is associated with Aries because it is the first card of the tarot, and Aries is the first zodiac sign. So Aries, maybe there's some kind of new beginning by the end of the year. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. I feel like some of you guys are finding yourself at some point in December. I want to say for the majority of you, it's going to be the end of December where you're just feeling a little bit more patient, because as I was shuffling the cards, waiting for the Emperor card, I just felt myself kind of releasing, just kind of, so maybe there's something you're waiting on, something you waited on in December. It may, maybe you didn't know how long it was going to take, something like that, where you don't know the time limit, you don't know a time frame, but it's happening at some point in December or some point within the new year, maybe January, whatever. I just feel like that was meaningful because I just felt quite a different feeling than what I felt for the Pisces reading that I did last night. When I shuffled for Pisces, I felt very irritated. It took a very long time for the Moon card to show up for them. But with you, Aries, it didn't take very long, and I think that's a metaphor for going into January, your patience. And that might be because of Capricorn season. I was also going to mention that the majority of December was Sagittarius energy, which is fire. I don't know if you felt patient then, but after the 21st of December, that might have been when you kind of cooled down about something for some reason, where you just kind of surrendered. And if so, good on you, Aries. Good on you, because it's not easy for Aries to master patience, when you guys are ruled by Mars, and it's currently in Scorpio, so there could be some irritation there. I just feel very proud of the Aries. I just wanted to say that for those of you guys who feel that you're becoming more patient and kind of surrendering towards the end of December, that is such a good thing. But it looks as if there's a new beginning for some of you guys, like some kind of risk. Okay, the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith. You're probably going to really be feeling that energy towards the end of December. Everybody is wanting to take this Fool energy, like what is next? We're at page 0. We're starting over. It has a lot to do with the ending of this decade. The 10 of Pentacles is really reminding me of the end of a decade this year. If each pentacle was a year, that would be a decade, 10 years. So we have cycles here coming to completion. This is financial fulfillment. I don't know if there's some kind of new career some of you guys are jumping into, or home environment. There might be a father figure. This is your card, Aries, but it's also the card for masculine energy, like authority figures. So I don't know if you guys are jumping into a new job where it's like a career or a business, but it's financially fulfilling, and you may have to be your own boss, or maybe this is just a promotion for some of you with this combination. But I think Aries is jumping into a new future, basically, a new commitment of some sort. It might have to do with a home or family. But it's going to involve you guys. This might be returning. You might have walked away from this before with the 8 of Cups, and now you're returning, or maybe someone else is walking away. But you might have to walk away from something specifically around January 12th when there's a full moon eclipse in your 4th house of home. I do see some home stuff coming up for you, Aries. Although December was all about learning and expanding and traveling, and the end of December going into January is all about your career. So that 10 of Pentacles could very much be a new career leap that you're trying to make. It may feel a little bit risky, but for you that's going to feel like a challenge, which every ram should embrace. So now that we know a little bit about the underlying energy, Aries, some kind of risk, some kind of new beginning, being yourself, just going head first, you know. If you fall, you fall. If you fly, you fly. That could be a message for someone out there, but let's go ahead and see what's coming out other than that. Now, we almost had the Page of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically Capricorn, because we do have Capricorn here. Or this might be talking about Capricorn season. Some of you may have Capricorn energy. The Devil card, though, does speak to toxicity. For some of you, there's going to be at least 3 Aries watching that resonate with the more shadow-like definition of the devil. So addictions, manipulation, lust, feeling shackled. This could be a toxic friend. Some of you guys may have a toxic friend or family member, because we do have the 3 of Cups as the card coming out. This is your first card. So automatically there's something about reunion, celebration, maybe some kind of collaboration. A lot of feminine energy here with the 3 of Cups, and it could be a third party with the devil here. Especially if you guys feel trapped with one of those people, if it's romantic. Or this could just be you guys celebrating with a Capricorn, because their birthdays are coming up this month at the end of December. Someone here may have a little bit of a drinking problem. Behind the devil is that Page of Pentacles. So this is a younger Capricorn for most of you guys, or an apology. Someone may be apologizing to a Capricorn, or a Capricorn may be apologizing to you. But there's an investment here. Oh, okay, we have Virgo here as well. So the earth signs are showing up. The only sign I don't see so far is Taurus. But again, we are using all these cards. So let's see. We have the 3 of Cups. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups for Aries. I don't know if you guys are feeling a little bit of competition amongst friends, or if there's even a little bit of a sexual attraction to one of a specific friend or something like that. We have the Hermit coming back out. So there is a Virgo present. There may be a phone call argument that is somehow important in December. Now, if you have any Virgo friends, Aries, or, you know, specifically females, it doesn't have to be a female. I just see a lot of feminine energy here, like rejoicing energy. Now, the Hermit card also talks about being wise, being introverted, kind of, you know, this is the kind of different cards, honestly, because the 3 of Cups is that celebratory energy that we're all being attacked with in December. Christmas, the winter solstice, Thanksgiving, even for those you know, the families that celebrate that. It's the holiday season. Easily could be the 3 of Cups with the holiday season. But the Hermit card is all about isolation, solitude, being alone, being hermited inside your house. So there is a line drawn in the sand here, Aries. It's going to be 50-50 with you guys. Some of you guys just, you know, either you're celebrating, and at that celebration you're kind of like spending time alone. Maybe you're even feeling lonely. I do talk a little bit about the differences between being alone and feeling alone. I don't feel that you guys are physically alone. Some of you might be. But the hermit energy could be around millions of people. It's all about how you feel inside. Okay, so I'm going to say some of you may be feeling a bit lonely, even though you're not alone, or however that fits. But again, this is the difference between getting out, socializing, going out for drinks. This is kind of a New Year vibe, or Christmas. And also, one of those friends could significantly be a Virgo. Maybe there's one of your friends, Aries, or if this is you, someone here is coming out of that celebration energy, like not as gossipy, not as talky, not as communicative, and now they're kind of going inward. So I don't know if that's you or a friend, but 5 of Swords here, someone doesn't want to fight anymore. So I don't know if you guys are isolating yourselves from friends or family this month, or just celebration in general, but it's just because there's some conflict you're feeling. 5 of Swords, there could have been an argument. Let's see. We have the Hermit though, so that's wise energy, reflecting, doing some soul searching this holiday season, because you know it is the end of a decade, so a lot of us are thinking about what we've done so far in this story that we call life, the last 10 years, and we're looking forward energetically toward the next 10 years, you know. So let's see, what else do we have for Aries? We do have Virgo here. Wow. Okay, after all that shuffling, this card wanted to come back out. This card was at the bottom of the deck for the Hermit, so I don't know. I do feel an energy here where it may be the wisest thing to just stay to yourself at some point in December. I'm feeling more the end of December, and because of this, it's to prevent arguing. It's to prevent fighting with someone. There might be a family member or even your spouse or just someone around you in December, Aries, that, I mean, like a pin drops and they're arguing. You know what I mean? This energy, it's conflict. It's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's the thoughts and the way someone communicates. It's my argument card. Something needs to change about the way someone communicates, because someone isn't communicating here as well. And it's because there's a person in this card that is always right. You know, and the reason they're that way is because of betrayal. They may even be in some sort of pain, or maybe there was an important decision that wasn't made at some point. But I'm seeing 3 people in this card, and the whole reading started out with 3 people. So I don't know if there's a third party, and that might even be a thing for some of you guys too, where you're not feeling very celebratory or happy. You're isolating yourself because there's more than one person involved. And the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is a decision. Remember, I was saying that there's a decision that someone didn't make. The Judgment card kind of reiterates that in a different way, but this is a bigger decision than a 2 of Swords decision with those 2 swords on the ground back there. That's what leads me to think there was a decision that wasn't made. And then there's those other 3 swords there. The Judgment card speaks to decisions like a judgment call. You know, for some reason, judgment calls, or using your discernment, is a little bit more intense than just a regular left or right decision, right? This has more to do with karma and rebirth. This might even be an apology or forgiveness that needs to take place because of this argument. But it is a second chance to communicate. It is a renewal of some sort. It's like a resurrection. Because of this argument, and I think some of you, this is friendships. And some of you are trying to be very wise, because this is my pick your battles wisely card. You know what I mean? And with a hot-headed sign like you, Aries, I think that's advice that you could always, because I don't know why I'm feeling like that bull in a china shop kind of energy, because you're just a ram, you know, you're ruled by Mars. So Aries in general can be kind of hot-tempered. Not that this is your fault, I'm just saying, not everybody is worth you getting all that worked up. Obviously you know that, because, you know, I feel it's you that has isolated yourself. There might have even been an outside influence that was kind of gossipy about, because this is gossip, arguing, like, what a time for that to be happening, right? When you're seeing family and holiday energy. I mean, it's the end of the year, ain't nobody got time for that. But anyways, Judgment card and the 5 of Swords, that could easily be harsh words over a text or a literal phone call. Second chance, yeah, I would say this has something to do with resurrection, because now I see the 10 of Swords, which is one of my cards that portrays an ultimate ending. Like, this is definitely, it doesn't get much more ending than the 10 of Swords. I mean, this situation is on the ground, and this could easily be Chiron in Aries. Chiron is still in Aries. It will be in Aries for a while, and that planet, or that celestial object, has a lot to do with wounds. Okay, so this is that victim energy where you're feeling in December. Some of you really felt like you were on the ground and rock bottom. You know, this is that betrayal, deception even, but it's pain. It could even be physical pain that you guys are feeling in December, down your back, down your spine, but it's an ending, and it's not a bad card, because it's the ending to something that has been painful for quite some time. And it's another 10 card, so it's a completion of this pain. And it's also often the light at the end of the tunnel card by Aries. We have something resurrecting here from the grave, something that ended. This could be a relationship or just other situations in your life that were conflicted, that you isolated yourself from in December. Okay, so yeah, second chances, phone calls about arguments, things like that. And we have the 9 of Swords coming out now, which is one less sword than what we just discussed with the 10 of Swords. So now we've got a little bit of anxiety here. I don't know if there was something said or something that wasn't said. You know, it really depends on the situation, which is worse, saying something or not saying something. But we've got a lot of air here. The reason why certain Aries, or the reason why people you're dealing with, Aries cross watchers, are isolating themselves and not speaking in December or by the end of December or at some point in December, it was because they didn't want to cause a fight, they didn't want to cause an argument. So they're just kind of, everything they don't say, every thought they keep to themselves is haunting them at nighttime about you or about them, whatever way. But this is sleepless nights because of an argument, because of conflict mentally. This might not even be an argument. It just might be conflict mentally that someone is facing. Probably because of some kind of heartbreak, third party, deception, lie, you know what I mean? But it's causing anxiety. It's causing sleepless nights or just fucked up sleep schedule, dark thoughts, psychic attack. This is not a good combination here. Something needs to change about the way someone thinks before it gets really anxiety ridden. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. This would be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man. Or this may have to do with a masculine figure. It doesn't have to be a water sign. This is someone where there's love involved, emotion involved, but this is also about mastering your own emotion, Aries. Specifically those of you guys who are having trouble sleeping. Okay? So let's see. What is the Five of Swords? Tell me more about the Five of Swords for Aries. What's this argument? What is this conflict? So we have the Chariot coming out. It could easily be a Cancer. We do have Cancer. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this may be the energy of where someone is keeping something a secret, or Cancers can be that way anyway, Aries, because we have the High Priestess coming out with this Chariot. A couple things going on here. The Cancer is ruled by the moon. Somebody here may have a Cancer moon. I'm gonna put that out there. Okay, if you're dealing, we already talked about Virgo here. Virgo, there may be a third party, there may be celebrations, it may be a friend zone kind of situation. But now we have those of you dealing with Cancer, and there's something you don't know, there's something the Cancer doesn't know, there's some kind of secretive element. But this is also reminding me of the full moon in Cancer that's taking place next month on January 12th. That may be when something comes in for you, Aries, something you need. That may be when a new beginning kind of starts. But I don't know if this argument was with a Cancer or if it was about a vehicle. I don't know if someone drives to unknown places at nighttime, because this is driving at nighttime. Some of you guys, there might have been, maybe some of you don't sleep, or someone doesn't sleep because they drive at nighttime or something like that. And that might be why there was a phone call and arguments. But I do see that something, you have to follow your intuition here about this energy. If you're not dealing with a Cancer, then this could be talking about moving forward in spite of the obstacle of the unknown. Because in this case, the unknown, what is being veiled, this will be revealed. Whatever this argument was about, you're going to need to move forward without clarity. And that might be what's causing somebody anxiety, because this is someone who doesn't know the answers. Let's see. What can you tell me about this Nine of Swords? We have the Ace of Pentacles, which was just shown. So this is about some kind of offer, some kind of money. And now we have the Queen of Cups, female water energy. But again, that unconditional love. Yeah, someone here was very emotionally connected. There is a water sign woman here, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a very intuitive woman. Could be this Cancer woman. There's a lot of pain that this person is dealing with or is associated with, and they may be reaching out to communicate, or this could be you, Aries, because we do have the Eight of Wands. So there's that travel again. There's some kind of ending. This is happening in the future. What is this Ace of Pentacles anxiety? Because there's a lot of, it's like financial renewal, because the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. And this may happen after that Ten of Pentacles energy. Something to do with a new career, maybe, a new living situation. But there's anxiety, okay? And you might be dealing with an Aquarius. I just seen the Star card. Other than that, you're being told to stay hopeful. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords. Wow. So some of you guys, yeah, there's definitely loss, separation, maybe even about a friendship. I do feel someone out there has lost a friendship or feels that they don't have any friends. That might be what this is about here. But the Three of Swords is that energy of heartbreak. Maybe it's a conversation you need to have at a heart level, like a heart to heart conversation, head over heart decision, that kind of thing. But it could be a third party too, because I'm putting this here underneath these Three of Cups. So again, a friend separation or something, some kind of weird situation like that where the friend is the third party. But this is a reconciliation too. So we'll have to see how this kind of wraps up. But with this combination, Aries, the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords, this is something you see or something that someone sees. This is like that spying energy. Somebody needed to know more. Someone needed to investigate more. And in this case, there was some news that came in that was kind of heartbreaking, or you saw something that was kind of like, this is like seeing a betrayal. Somebody found out the truth about a third party, or someone who was saying that they were a friend. Oh, that's just my friend, no. Obviously, there was some more truth to that came out or something. Yeah, because the bottom of the deck is the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. This could have to do with a younger Gemini. We do have a younger Libra. This is heavy Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, younger energy, or it may have to do with a child. Third parties aren't always romantic. Could easily be a child. Now this could be something that a child or someone younger says to you, and it's kind of heartbreaking. It's news of a separation. Maybe someone another message here is someone is spying, social media, whatever it is, just keeping tabs on somebody, and they want to know if you're separated or not. Is there someone wants to know about a third party here? Like, this is like wanting to know the truth, whether like, tell me the truth, even if it breaks my heart. Like, I want to know the truth. I want clarity, even if it breaks my heart. Now, the Lovers, this is a choice. Someone has a choice here between two people. We got some love triangles going on here for some of you guys, not all of you. Others of you, this is going to be something different. But, yeah, the Lovers is an important connection. It's obviously love related or relationship related. It can easily be a project or something too, but with this kind of card setup, this is definitely like someone wants to know about a third party, wants to know if you're still connecting with a certain person. This could involve a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman with Gemini energy or vice versa, but we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's typically like a wife. I don't know if someone wants to know here if they're still with their wife or if they're still separated. Yeah, we have a Gemini, Libra. We have two women here, okay? Whatever that means. Someone here, there might be a same-sex couple, but we have Aquarius and Taurus. We have Libra and Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo. This could be the same woman, but it looks like these two women know about each other and are communicating. So I don't know if there's a choice here between two women, but there's also, yeah, there is a child for some of you guys, especially if you have a water sign sun, like a little Pisces baby boy or a Cancer child or a Scorpio child, but this could be a Leo as well. There's new love here. So let's see, because I see choices, lots of different meanings here, lots of different Aries watching, but let's see, Page of Swords, Three of Swords. What's the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords for Aries? We have the Star card, so this is Aquarius energy. For some of you, this involves separating from an Aquarius. There is a younger Aquarius showing up here, but this is also about hope and renewal. So if you find something out in December that is heartbreaking, the stars are saying to stay hopeful, stay renewal. You're going to need to heal from this, and I was going to say that anyway, because the Three of Swords with the Page of Swords, you can see that that's 4 swords, 3 plus 1, right? And that would be the Four of Swords, which is taking some time to just kind of mentally, kind of like this, taking some time to meditate, pray, get some rest. So yeah, Spirit is saying that someone is going to need to heal in December when it comes to some kind of heartbreaking news or something like that. It's kind of heavy here. This is, again, another 10 card saying that because of this decade energy, because of this new year energy, it's time to let go of the heavy burdens. It's time to get very clear about that. So what else do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries? December 2019, Aries. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, there definitely may be a feeling of separation there. And you may need to know more. There's a problem if you're dealing with an Aquarius and they're not communicating with you, because Aquarius is an air sign. But Aquarius does have Mercury in their 12th house now. and Mercury just went into Capricorn, so they may be a bit more like illusion, secretive about that. But we have the Tower coming up nonetheless. So Mars energy here. Now there's something about this reading that is shocking. And look, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck again. Something here about Mars and Gemini, maybe, for some of you. And to me, that's a message about having to take a dualistic action. Like, Mars and Gemini would be a transit where the actions we take have a direct consequence. Like, Mars and Gemini is one of the only signs that can do two things at once, go two different places at once. Like, it's that multitasking energy. Just a small message there for some of you. You might have to do, it's like you want to do, maybe it's two different people that want to do two different things, because this is literally someone wanting to go left, the other person wanting to go right. You know, that's Mars and Gemini. Can't make up your mind about which way you should go or what you should do. But anyways, yeah, this to me, the Lovers, and this is Gemini again, but the Lovers and the Tower, this is a shocking decision. Like, you may have to, I don't know, this could also be the ending to a relationship. Okay, this is definitely some changes taking place with the Tower. The Tower brings change, sudden revelation. You know, it's something that you were not expecting. It was kind of like unpredictable. You're not prepared for this. And it is your ruling planet Mars. Okay, Mars is about to head into Sagittarius. What's behind the Lovers? We have that Four of Swords, same card that was illustrated here. So there's that healing again. I know Aries is going to have a lot of relationship healing to do. And there is new sparks here as well, new sparks of passion. But after you heal yourself, take some time to meditate. You've got some decisions to make. And with the Tower here, it's saying that this is not some kind of easy decision. It's love related. It has to do with something you're very passionate about. You need to get your rest before you make this decision. Why is the Tower here for Aries? Why is the Tower here? Tell me anything you can about the Tower for Aries, December 2019. So for some of you, it has everything to do with Jupiter in Capricorn. We have Mars and Jupiter now here. Yeah, this is typically my Capricorn or Taurus card. It could be Virgo. It's a Virgo. It's a earth sign male, or a man who is grounded, has money, is stable. You may be this, Aries, if you identify with that, if you're that watching. Others of you are dealing with this kind of energy. But yeah, this is Jupiter energy with the Wheel of Fortune. And Jupiter did just move into this King of Pentacles energy. So yeah, this has something to do with your financial fortune and luck turning around. Like, this is a good card, okay? A lot of hard work, something coming full circle. And this is what shocks you. I don't know if someone hits the lottery here or comes into some unexpected. This is great. This is not a bad Tower. This is your life turning around, and it may feel kind of chaotic, but with this card combination here, this is also that you can move forward. Okay, sometimes when our fortune changes, it may cause temporary chaos, like because the old alignment of your destiny is getting destroyed so that you can align with your actual fortune and fate. You know what I mean? You can't have this. You can't have this King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, destiny with this old Tower, you know, hanging around. So something is being destroyed so that the direction you're going in can change, Aries, and it's going to have something to do with tangibility, like money, a home, a house. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. So this is all started because of some kind of passionate message. It could have to do with an Aries, Leo, Sag, specifically a Sagittarius. But yeah, it looks like something's turning around. So is there anything else you can tell me about this Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles? This may have to do with something changing with an earth sign or with someone who's like the breadwinner in the house. But this looks like a shocking turn of events. Specifically, maybe it's when this comes in. I wouldn't have anxiety here, Aries. You don't see this coming though. And it may happen on the new moon in Capricorn, which was on the 26th this year, December 26th. Or it may have to do with the Pisces, a Cancer, or it could be happening. Yes, I feel like this is linked to January 12th because we have the Cancer moon here. We have a full moon in Cancer. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of promotion, acknowledgement, celebration going on then. So I would wait for this to manifest. I want to know what this is for you guys. Wait for this to manifest January 12th. Okay? It does not look bad to me. You just don't see this coming is all. It probably has to do with your career, your home, or your family, Aries, or your future. All of that is being changed with these eclipses in December and January. Capricorn, Cancer energy there. So, oh wow, okay, so Capricorn is coming out. I think some of you are definitely dealing with a Capricorn. I have seen Aries and Capricorn together. A lot of power struggles there, but you know, karma to be dealt with if you're dealing with a Capricorn. Now, I don't know what this Devil card is. It could just be Capricorn season. We do have a crossroads here, a decision. Let's see, tell me more about the Devil card, because this could be, we'll have to see what this is, Aries, but it could be toxic. It could be something you feel stuck in. Yeah, some of you guys feel stuck. I don't know if you missed an opportunity with a Capricorn or someone with Capricorn energy. I do see a male Capricorn here. This could just be Capricorn season. But if you feel stuck with another person, because that might be the third party, Aries, is that you're stuck with someone else. You feel chained. There's karma there, and that's why you're emotionally unavailable. You're missing opportunities, or you have to ignore, because someone here is juggling. Just saying, this could have to do with a job or two different ways somebody has of making money. But I do see there's a decision, yeah, and it has to do maybe with a wife. It could have to do with someone who's pregnant, a mother figure. This is a female Aries here, or a Libra, Taurus. It's Venus though. And yeah, someone here is juggling two different home environments or two different careers, and there is an opportunity to return to an old family situation or an old home environment. That is resurrecting as well. What's the Four of Cups? Someone here is just emotionally unavailable because of toxicity, because they're with a karmic partner. So they're missing out on their destiny. They're missing out on their soulmate, their twin flame, because they're living out old lessons, old cycles here. What's the Four of Cups? Yeah, okay. There's a child left out in the cold here, first of all. But this is also someone you left out in the cold. Or if it was you, Aries, I don't know. But someone from the past is returning because they were left out in the cold. There's still competing here. There's still tension here. There's definitely still tension from the past. For those of you who are wondering, yeah. The past was cold. There's someone here. There's children here. And there was financial conflict. This could be the energy of, I don't know if there was anybody who was homeless with children or anything like that. And conflict. But someone has something to say here about that. They may come back for that clarity. We have the Fool coming out. So there's that risk, okay? Some of you may have to sacrifice something involving a child, but we have new love here being expressed as well. Tell me more about this Fool for Aries. This could be you, Aries, but this is a risk. This is a new beginning. You know, even if whatever you found out, yeah, about that other woman, I was going to say that with the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords, keep hope, because there's going to be new beginnings, and this could easily be you. This is a female Leo to me, but you're taking action, okay? This is about independence, self-sufficiency. So the actions you want to take, Aries, you want to take action confidently, and that might involve literally just doing something so new, bizarre, strange, and unique. Okay, specifically when it comes to not having the finances to make a certain move in the new year, you know, you're probably going to do it anyways, I see. Because this is taking action and making a risk, but you're confident. Yeah, this has to do with a home environment. Look at that. The Emperor and the Ten of Cups. I'm going to take that. That's you, Aries, and your emotional fulfillment, home, family, father figure energy. Yeah, we have the Tower, the World. It might be the Tower. I just almost said that, but this is the World. Cycles are coming to a completion. And I love that this just came out, because this is your ruling card with the emotional, abundant energy. So this could easily be family, a home environment, but it is about authority and taking action, Aries. This is going to involve a risk. I see two Aries and a Leo. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, but emotional abundance nonetheless. This has something to do as well with Jupiter and Capricorn. Your career is expanding, Aries. Let's see. Yeah, even though you're juggling, yeah, remember I was telling you somebody here is juggling cycles, and yeah, this has to do with someone who's married or maybe a Taurus, but this is the end of the decade here. And you're juggling, like, either way, both of those pentacles. You're juggling the world and your career. I mean, this is seriously Capricorn energy here. All right, out comes the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So some of you guys are blocking a reunion or a reconciliation. This is a choice between two people. Some of you feel kind of defensive with a certain person that you were emotionally connected with. You had an emotional bond with them. They were moving too slow. It was a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn maybe, but they're like really slow about it. Okay, and here again, there's someone juggling these cycles, juggling something that is over. This is like a 10-year cycle. It was definitely a karmic. So why is the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups? That came out kind of quick. Why is the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups? Someone here is really on guard about reconciling with someone. Or someone here is really kind of just a guarded person. And they're unsure if they're unsure about connecting with someone emotionally or making a choice. Especially if someone wants to move in and there's children. If there's any situation like that where someone wants to move in. Because I see here someone is kind of on guard about this. It might not be you, Aries. It could be someone else. Because I think someone has the ability to live with a family here or something like that. But someone here is guarded. To tell me more about that, we have the Eight of Swords. So this person, whether it's you or someone else, it could be a Sagittarius. Or maybe you're being told to stay patient, balance. Okay, yeah, we do have a new love from a Sag here. Pisces, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio, Cancer. But yeah, be patient for this love message to come in that you're hanging on to. Someone here could be Leo, but someone here is really hanging on to the past. A phone call. Someone here is stuck somewhere else. Someone here is actually stuck living somewhere else is what I see. Yeah, and someone needs to move on to calmer waters if they want to truly reconcile with someone else. This involves someone who needs to leave a situation they're trapped in. If it's a job, person, place, all I know is, it has to do with the mind. There is new starts here. New passionate sparks, sexual chemistry. But I see that someone has to free themselves and move on to calmer waters. I literally see that. I don't know if it's you, Aries, that needs to do that. So tell me more about the Six of Swords. Yeah, someone has a lot of options here. Someone is overwhelmed emotionally. And they're trying to intuitively choose. They're trying to balance that out. You could be dealing with a water sign, because I do see a water sign and a fire sign relationship. We have a king and a queen here. And this may be what ended this fire sign, water sign. Because I see a male fire sign and a female water sign. It's just masculine, feminine energy. But, that you were both facing the same direction. But there was an ending. And there are messages. And there's a Libra here too now. There are messages coming in about that. So let's see. What else do we have for Aries? Yeah, messages coming in about that. Gemini energy. Wow, we have more messages here. So 2 different nights. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So why is the Knight of Swords here? This is like making your mind up quickly, saying something very quickly. It could be an argument, but it's very quick. It might have to do with finances or an earth sign. Looks like an earth sign is saying something. Or this might be financial news in regards to financial fulfillment, that career. Yeah, this is what's changing, Aries. Your future, your fulfillment, your abundance, especially if there's a mother, wife, or, like someone who's pregnant here. What else do we have for Aries? Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles, because this is about your stability. You might make a choice or a decision as a wife or as someone who's stable and independent. You may rush in. This might be a quick financial decision because of an opportunity that comes in that you were anxious about. Let's see. Ooh, King of Wands. So yeah, you want to take action. This has to do with work. Yeah, Virgo energy here. It has to do with work. Yeah, you may have to leave a job, leave a situation. And again, July. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but again, January 12th may be important because we have a full moon here, and this is that walking away energy, walking away to return. Yeah, we have something balancing out here. I don't know if anyone was lying, cheating. We have Libra and Gemini here, but the Seven of Swords is sneaking away. I don't know what that's about there, but there's a decision. And I do see some of you leaving a job for options elsewhere. This is a situation where someone might be considering leaving a situation where they work for happiness with someone else, to explore options elsewhere. This is relationship options. One of these options is to reunite with a person, but someone's still confused about that. Maybe they want to be single. Maybe they want to be independent. Maybe there's children. Whoa. I didn't mean to pick all those cards up, but yeah, someone's working really hard on their own clarity and happiness here. And I do feel that someone might just be a single mom on their own, whether there's kids or not. Others of you, there's a child that you're taking with you somewhere. A lot of juggling, though, especially when it comes to financial stress. You know, that's kind of moving kind of slowly. And we do have Virgo here twice, 2 different Virgos. Apologies, new love. Even though you're juggling, this is a slow juggle here. You know, this is a message, but it's taken a long time. We have a lot of knights here, fast and slow, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So this is like someone who's quick to communicate, then they slow down. Like, that's the juggling going on for some of you, is that fast, that slow, and how irritating. You know, some of you have been waiting on an apology or waiting on a love offer for so long, which was painful. You know, someone here, especially if it was a water sign that was waiting, or if someone had a child waiting, but I feel like someone was working and traveling for work. I don't know. More for Aries, please. Tell me anything you can for Aries, December 2019. Yeah, someone here is waiting and juggling. There is a choice that someone is waiting to make. They're making this decision so slowly. And they're trying to make ends meet. They're just trying to weigh out their pros and cons first. And this has to do with walking away or returning. There's some kind of travel. I don't know if someone's going to travel soon. This could be in an airplane, especially with this combination. Okay. Yeah, someone here is waiting to walk away. And the energy is definitely going to pick up because we have slow juggling and then pew, like really fast movement. All this was just balancing out emotions. So let's see, why is the 8 of Cups? And this is 2 8s. I didn't even realize that, but 88, that's infinite. So I don't know if this is just a constant cycle of coming and going. But yeah, someone here might be returning from the past. This is that walking away energy to turn back around, but that's that full moon in Cancer, July. I keep saying July. You could be dealing with a Cancer born in July, but yeah, tell me more about this 8 of Cups, someone who's walking away emotionally. Yeah, this could have to do with a air sign, specifically a male, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This was something that ended. If this is not an air sign, another message here is someone here wants clarity over an ending in the past. Someone just wants to tell the truth about why something ended in the past, and there might be like a forgiveness that this person wants for hurting somebody. Someone here wants that. And they're willing to tell the truth with the King of Swords. They may feel a little detached. This is Aquarius to me. There may be a phone call that is painful, but I'm telling you, someone wants forgiveness. And it's all so that they can balance their emotions. So let's see. Tell me more about the Judgment card. Since this has come out so much, this Judgment card. Tell me more. This has been a slow resurrection. A second chance has been slowed down because of someone who's juggling more than one person, place, or thing. Okay, there's been lies, there's been deceit because of that, there's been sneak. This could have been a distraction. We have Mercury here, yeah. There was some deceptive communication as someone was manipulative. You know, I hate to say that about the Magician card because that's not the traditional meaning, but someone here was emotionally manipulative. But there is communication from the past. There is a second opportunity to communicate. There is also a second opportunity to manifest something. And this is a rare opportunity here, Aries, because it's the opportunity to manifest something. This is manifestation and resurrection. So you want to be careful with those energies. Okay, you want to meditate on that. And this is a decision as well. And it has to do with the future, apparently, with the 3 of Wands. Okay, there's victory and attention in the future. Tell me what is in the future for Aries after they come out of isolation. Yeah, the Lovers and the 2 of Swords. Wow, some of you are definitely dealing with a Gemini. I mean, this is 2 cards talking about a decision. Some of you have, there's in the future, you already know this, there is a crossroads that you will be at for sure between 2 people. One of them is your twin flame. One of them you are married to, have a commitment with, have shared beliefs with, shared values, have been with them in a traditional way, whatever that means, but there's a decision in the future there is a love crossroads. Someone does not want to decide something. And if this is not a decision between two people, this is a decision that is hard to make because it may affect your relationship. You know, it's that kind of thing where like maybe someone might have to move because of work or something. But, you know, you're going to have to stand up for your beliefs here, Aries. Tell me more. You may have a decision to make specifically about a Gemini man. Tell me more. Two of Swords, Lovers. It may have to do with the Sagittarius as well. Or just be patient for the truth and the clarity. Because someone here is really hesitant to decide. This might involve cutting off somebody. We have the Knight of Wands. That's Sag again. We have Pisces again. I definitely see someone who's kind of in and out, back and forth. No wonder it's hard to choose because not both of them aren't always present. And hey, that may make your decision for you, right? Sometimes our decisions are made for us, Aries. But this could easily be you too. You know, you show qualities of the Knight of Wands, that quick, passionate energy. This is a very quick, passionate love message. Let's see. What is this Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands, very fun energy. Someone who's on the quest for passion. There is a quest. There's a future quest coming up here, and it's for something you desire. It's for some kind of wish, and I think for most of you that's going to be this lovely connection here. It might have to do with a Pisces or Cancer, or maybe this is something you're afraid of. Maybe you need to wait for the full moon in January. Let's see. What does Aries desire? Tell me as much as you can about this Nine of Cups. What Aries is wishing for. This is wish fulfillment. Someone comes charging in passionately. Yeah, this is the Page of Cups. New love. The beginning stages of love. Wow. Ace of Cups at the bottom. So this is definitely new love that most of you desire. And it's with your divine feminine. It's with an empress. It's with someone you could consider a wife, a mother, someone who's creative. So yeah, this is definitely something that is expressed to you in an emotional way. It might have to do with a child, younger water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I do see it. I do see emotional fulfillment here. And maybe even an apology that you were wanting to hear from someone who was a bit of an asshole before. Yeah, someone you haven't heard from. You definitely need to get your rest. Balance those scales out. You might be dealing with a Libra, or this could have to do with marriage or the justice system. Something that has to do maybe, this is about cooperation and alchemy. This is an interesting mixture of people here that someone works with or someone's dealing with, because these are three different people that are mixed together at work, if that makes sense. Three of Pentacles. Be patient for something to happen as far as a plan, a contract. Yeah, this is about saving money and being patient at work, standing up for yourself. Some of you work really hard at saving money, because now we're talking about work here. I don't know if you guys have a significant Sagittarius that you work with or something like that, but you're being told to stay very patient for some kind of plan, okay? Teamwork is important. Collaboration. Seven of Wands, though. So only an Aries could patiently stand up for themselves. And this is about a completion. This is Saturn's energy here. Okay, something has come full circle. Maybe there's something that's given to you. Let's see why the world is here. So there might be a job that you feel has, you've reached your cycle with that job. We have the Page of Wands. This could be you, Aries, or a younger fire sign. This could be a passionate message that is expressed by you or to someone else that has to do with, there's new love here for sure. But I think this new love, there's other suitors. Someone may be married here is a message I keep getting. We have the Four of Wands. So something, maybe there's a proposal here or something that someone here is very passionate. There might be a wedding. Someone here might be planning a wedding. Let's see. What is this Page of Wands? Because this could be something that Aries is expressing or something that someone else is expressing at work. Or we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, this is love. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So that right there. The Queen and the King of Cups, this is this. Okay, this is that emotional. You guys are emotionally connected to someone. There's love there for sure. Okay. When a fire sign feels an emotional connection with someone, it's very, very passionate. It's very, very loving. So Yeah, this could have to do with a Taurus. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's love there. Especially if you're the woman in the situation. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a proposal. Someone here is committing. Okay, and this has to do with a celebration or an admirer. Someone has lots of it. Oh, yeah. Someone has two new love admirers here. Ace of Cups. There's a new love from a water sign for sure. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've got at least two water signs admiring you. But also, yeah, definitely Pisces for some of you. There's others people here too. Someone, again, may be married. What else can you tell me for Aries? We have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. So this is like the Seven of Wands. This is what's worth fighting for. And it's interesting. We have the Six and Ace of Wands right here by the Seven of Wands. So you're basically being given this Ace of Wands to manifest your own victories. There's definitely celebration here. And this is, yeah, a new spark. Like, I don't know if this is a sexual encounter, if this is very passionate, something you manifested, some kind of celebration. Because I love this huddle of energy here. This Seven of Wands, this World, the Six of Wands, and the Ace. Because this also has something to do with romance. Expressing your emotion, getting on that horse and, starting that quest of love and emotion is what the Knight of Cups is for me. So I don't know if this is a new passionate commitment that is sparked with a Taurus. There may be sex with a Taurus here that is important. But there's a lot of admirers. And we have the Strength card. So now we have Leo. Someone here may have a Leo mother or a Leo child, or there may be a very attractive Leo here. We have the Ace of Cups now. So the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, a lot of new beginnings here, Aries. A lot of, yeah. I don't know. Be very careful if you're not wanting to conceive here, because we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That's sex and a child here. So basically conception. And then this is a pregnant woman here, okay? A mother figure, wife. But abundance, beauty, the energy of Venus, which is right now in Aquarius. So no wonder, Aries, you have Venus in your 11th house, but the card coming out is the Five of Cups. So lots of new sparks. Okay, I love this here, the strength. Now some of you may be holding yourself back from victory, from passion, from new love. Why? Because there's emotional conflict for some reason. You're hiding this, you know what I mean? You're afraid. Some of you guys are afraid to start new connections, and you can't tell me they're not there or that they're not being offered, because I see Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. That's great. That's love and sex. That's passion and emotion. But there's some water under the bridge here that is still holding some of you guys back. It might have to do with a Leo or a Pisces. There was definitely some conflict that was being hidden. This is fights at nighttime. Someone here is apologizing for that, for fights, conflicts, competition. This is secret competitors, emotional connections. So let's see. Why is the Five of Cups here? What else can you tell me about the Five of Cups? We're getting down to the last bit of cards, but we have the Page of Pentacles. That's an apology. That's offering somebody something. Somebody here may be apologizing to a mother figure, a wife. There is a new kid. I don't know if someone's apologizing for that. But someone here is apologizing because they regret something. They're disappointed. Maybe they're even a little bit depressed. That's way too many. So what else do we have for Aries? What's this Page of Pentacles about? What's this apology about? Someone here is just regrets. So they're apologizing. And they want new love. Or maybe they see you with new love. But I think someone here wants to get back together from the past. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman or man. But someone wants to communicate nonetheless. This is someone who's telling the truth about wanting something with you romantically. Let's see. Yeah, someone's hanging on here. Still hanging on to you, especially if it's an air sign, wife or mother. Or, others of you that don't resonate with that. This is just somebody who has something to give you. It might be money. But what I was going to say is this is someone who wants to communicate with you. The Queen of Swords is all about communication and thoughts. Someone here is still hanging on to thoughts from the past. Okay. But financial balance, important. Especially those of you who want to take some kind of action to change something. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, the Death card is coming back out. So we do have Leo, Scorpio here, Aries, Scorpio. Some kind of action that will change something. But you may have to strategize. Be careful of deceptions and lies. Okay, what is going on with the Death card? If you're dealing with a Scorpio, equal give and take is important. Okay, you may be wanting to take an action that is out. Someone here may have a Scorpio moon. We have Pisces and Scorpio here. There may be something you don't know that is given to a Scorpio. Definitely some Pisces energy. Sacrifices you're afraid to make, Aries. But someone also has a Scorpio moon. Someone here, there's just some changes that there's someone here who's afraid of transformation. Can you tell me anything else about the Death card and the Moon card? Because there's definitely some changes going on here in regards to, like, behind the scenes is what I was going to say. Changes going on behind the scenes. Maybe it has to do with the home environment, someone who's married, a commitment, a celebration. Also, someone here may feel afraid because they're intuitively sensing death. I did not want to say that, but someone here may have had a dream. Someone's afraid of death here. Okay. And this may be a metaphorical death. Like, this may be just, changes in a home environment, which is going to happen anyway around July 12th. Or, I'm so sorry, geez. It's going to happen between January 12th and February 12th. Aries, you will be going through changes with family, home, mothers, foundation, roots, emotions, all of that. That's that Cancer full moon, okay? And we have the Empress. We have the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles coming out. So someone here, maybe there's a mother. Someone doesn't feel too abundant here. Somebody's mother, but we still have this Knight of Cups. Like, either way, there's definitely, I do see a Pisces here. Someone here may have a Libra moon, Taurus moon, Aries moon. Okay, but someone here, doesn't feel very stable. There's a single mom here, single mother energy. That might be what someone's afraid of, like doing this on their own. This could also be a project that someone wants to work on, something you want to do, Aries, but you don't feel very sound about it. And I just keep feeling something about a home environment. You know, some of you guys are not wanting to be homeless because, you know, you may already have children, or maybe you're expecting, you know. How scary would that be? So what else do we have for Aries? Last minute messages for Aries. We have the I don't know what I was going to say, the Hanged Man, Neptune retrograde, definitely Pisces here. So the moon in Pisces, the moon will be in Pisces during New Year's. We are ending the year. So we're getting down, you know, when the moon crosses over Neptune, that's Neptune in Pisces energy. Yeah, that might be for sure when some kind of ending happens. But we also do definitely have someone who's offering you love and commitment, okay? Someone who you could have a strong foundation with. This could be a business career or a business proposition. But this might be a sacrifice that you're afraid to make. This is going to involve you seeing something in a different way, Aries, okay? Because remember, before in the reading, there was this, this here. There was this obstacle. That's what you were fighting over. That's what was causing the argument or the mental conflict. It's just, you know, the darkness ahead of you, just not knowing your future, how slow things were going. It was stopping you from being victorious, but so your perspective is being changed by the Pisces moon transit right before the moon goes into Aries around like January 2nd and 3rd. The moon will be in Aries, I want to say that. And by then, your perspective is going to be changed by this moon. Okay, this is someone definitely changing their perspective about darkness, about secrets. Maybe this is a secret that changes your perspective. But there is some enlightenment here. Something that was in the dark that you become enlightened about. Or again, this may be something, this might be a being afraid to sacrifice something, especially if it's a home or a job. But yeah, see, you guys don't want to put down that burden. But look at all these tens. Right, 10 of Wands in reverse. Even though this is such a heavy career, or this is so heavy for you financially, you don't want to move. You're afraid. You're afraid to sacrifice this. I resonate, but it's causing conflict. Okay, especially if you live with like 5 people, masculine energies where there's a lot of fighting, a lot of money-related things. But this is like a family burden. Okay, that you don't want to put down, Aries. And we have the Justice card, but things are going to start balancing out. This is marriage, this is lawyers, this is truth, victory, clarity coming in. If you're dealing with a Libra, There could be something in the future that is unknown with them. Like, you don't know if you have a future with this Libra, and that makes sense because Libra and Aries are opposite signs. But there's also a home and financial fulfillment. So if you're dealing with a Libra, even a Libra moon, it's very important that the scales are equal for them, okay? That they're, that's very important to Libra, just saying. Okay, what else do we have for Aries? Aries. Yeah, there's something futuristic here. Someone here may work in law enforcement, or this may be court-related money. Someone here may receive some kind of inheritance, especially if someone passed away this month. Okay, but there's some financial balance that is so prevalent here for those of you who are in commitments and marriages. Okay, needs to be fair. So, what else do we have for Aries? 2019, December. A few more cards. Now, here's that Knight of Cups. Okay, this guy showed up a lot for you guys, so there's definitely emotion you're expressing to someone by the end of December, and it's truthful. This is the second time it's been shown to me that it's truthful. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but again, this is a commitment. Okay, I don't know if you work with this person or if this is a job offer or an offer for a home, but it touches you emotionally and tangibly, Aries. So physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. But I think this is a love message for most of you, and I feel like it's one of many. Or if you're dealing with someone, they have other options because the Five of Wands, there's still competition. There is still some deception. So although they're being honest with you about how they feel, or somebody's being honest, somebody's being honest about how they feel, but they're not being, you know what I'm saying? This is a crafty person. Because they're not lying to you about how they feel about you, but they're just not telling you that they feel that way about others as well. You see how that person does that? So that's why you have ultimately a change in direction coming up. Is there anything else you can tell me about the Seven of Swords? I mean, this deception, this lying, it's causing someone competition and conflict is what I meant to say. Lying is not easy for somebody in this situation because they have a home with somebody. They have a commitment elsewhere. So this is causing secret fights at home with someone or something like that. King of Cups, definitely water sign energy here. Emotional clarity, very important. And the last card out for you, which is so important to me, is the Two of Wands. So this is all about a change in direction, Aries. This is probably your most important message for December. You know, I know there's love that you're focused on, but we also have the truth over here. This is an interesting combination. There is deception that it requires honesty. So if you felt lied to, when it comes to this path you're going to reach by January, you've reached a balanced place emotionally, whether you're dealing with water signs or not. And I feel like you're at a crossroads basically between what you feel and the lies that came out in the past. Okay, a lot of energy there. Hopefully that resonated with some of you guys. But I do have one more thing. I said that it was important to play with a full deck in Sagittarius season and Capricorn season because it's a gamble. So I also wanted to bring out the astrology dice because we are rolling the dice. And we do have Pisces showing up. So there is a very eager Pisces during this reading. Okay, the dice fell and landed on Pisces. I've seen Pisces a lot in this reading. Knight of Cups, the Moon card, Hanged Man. I mean, Pisces was just really eager. So I don't know what's going on there. If you're dealing with a Pisces, you might want to cross watch. But we're going to see what the most important zodiac sign is for you, Aries. The most important planet and the most important house going into 2020. So let's see what's going on for Aries. Zodiac sign, house, and planet that is most important for them. Wow. Okay, so we have Gemini energy in your own chart. Taurus, Aries may be important as well, and Cancer, but we got Gemini here. And the 6th house is also important, which is lifestyle, services to other people. Health, important, Aries, very important. So is your 1st house, 5th house, and 2nd house. So, pleasure, creativity, who you are, what you have. But we have the 6th house. Somebody here may have, Gemini 6th house. But yeah, and then we have Neptune. So illusion, sacrifice. Again, Neptune is in Pisces and the moon is going to be transiting there. That's important for you, Aries, for some reason. During New Year's, the last couple days of December, that Neptunian energy may be important when it comes to communication for some of you. So I don't know if any of you have Neptune in the 6th house or Gemini 6, but the most important zodiac sign again is Gemini 6th house. So that's Virgo energy. And then Neptune, Piscean energy. So yeah, guys, hopefully that added more insight. There's definitely some illusion when it comes to the 7 of Swords, though. So be careful about that deception energy. So thanks, guys, for watching, even though it was so late in December. If this resonated and you'd like a personal reading, please check my description box for how to set that up. Just look for my email and we can start discussing that. And Happy New Year, guys. I hope you guys have a great start to the new year, and I will talk to you in January. Bye.